Señores y señoras, mesdames et messieurs, here we are once again. It is the second game between Underdark and ZeRo. Underdark is currently up a 1-0 after winning the first match against ZeRo on blistering sands, and those two guys are now duking it out on Testberg. So a couple of games on this map already. I'm just becoming more and more a fan of this map. At first I was a little bit distracted because of the different tile set, so to say. We have the spring, the green area here in the top left, where actually Underdark is spawning as the teal Protoss player, and then we have this scrap station Delta Quadrant-esque style in terms of coloring, etc., where ZeRo is spawning on the bottom left. And because this is a 3-player map, we still got another spawning location here at the 3 o'clock, which is more like on Shakura's plateau, etc. And of course here in the bottom right we got the lava section, so we got the lava, we got the scrap station, we got the temple architecture, and then we just got the green stuff. And all those green stuff maps I like the most: Lost Temple, Steps of War, Jungle Basin, Tal'Darim Altar, the best map in the world. Tal'Darim Altar is the Clyde of the maps, at least in my opinion, if you know what I mean. I'm not talking about Bonnie and Clyde. So all the GSL fans out there, of course, already know what I'm talking about. And if you watched the GSL Team League today, it's just so awesome to watch those two guys cast the games. But anyway, let's focus a little bit more on this game. Underdark, what is he doing? He's moving out with a probe, and he will be... Is he actually going? Is he doing it? Is he going for the Nexus first? 50 Nexus coming up by Underdark. Meanwhile, what is ZeRo doing? He's building his first barracks. He just finished with his first barracks. Going for the Marine right away, and he is scouting out what's going on at the 3 o'clock. He's not checking what's going on here at the 11 o'clock, so where Underdark's spawning position is, and going for the Nexus first is a really, really bold move by him. And once again, if you're wondering what those smoke flares are here, or those mini geysers, this is not the smoke, like for example, it's the smoke right here. It's not so easy to spot right now, but anyway, it's just an indicator, because there's a Zelnaga watchtower, and if you have vision on the Zelnaga watchtower, the vision exactly is provided until here. So this is just a border indicator where the vision provided by the Zelnaga watchtower ends, actually. So now there we see the SCV by ZeRo is in the base of Underdark, and now the only thing Underdark needs to do is to chrono boost the shit out of his production facilities to get as much possible units out as possible. Just as much units out as possible. This is a very, very important, muy importante, like we should say in Mexico. I hope this was more or less correct. Otherwise, just said, it's Special Andre doing bad joke once again. Just don't listen to this guy. Anyway, so ZeRo is finishing with a command center of his own, so it looks like this guy went for the 1 barracks into expand. So lucky Underdark does not have to fear any early aggression here by ZeRo, because ZeRo only got 3 Marines out, and that's about it. So he's now going for the orbital command. It will be finished in 5 seconds, then he will be able to lift it up and land it over there. So when we take a look at the unit counting station, we see 28 probes, 21 SCVs, so not that big of a difference. And I mean, Underdark, like on the last game on Blistering Sands, he was able to expand before ZeRo was able to expand, and then he had a small macro advantage, and then he was able to just get out more stuff with a little bit more tech, and this essentially won him the game on Blistering Sands last match. And it might be possible for him to do this once again. I mean, he's in a 10 harvest elite, and this is nearly 30% more harvesters at the moment. There we see him getting a third gateway. There's the robot facility, and he's even going for the fourth gate, of course. Four gates and a robo with some chrono boosted in the mix as well. It will be able to allow a constant unit production out of two bases. And interestingly enough, Underdark is only on one assimilator here at the natural. The fourth assimilator in total will not be used, at least not just yet. Oh, actually, it's only two assimilators in total, so he's just got one assimilator at each base. And always when I take a sneak peek at the minimap, I just need to get used that this thing right here is just a small thing on the map, some details and stuff. Because if you look away and then look at the minimap once again, you always see those red dots here on the minimap, and you expect, whoa, this must be like 50 Marines clumped up together, but actually this are nearly 50 Marines, not even nearly 50 Marines, but 70 Marines and 4 Marauders. He's got no stim, but stim will be finished in 3 seconds. He's got no combat shield. What about concussive shell? It's not finished as well, and now he's moving out. So this got quite a nice amount of Marines, but not too many Marauders. So if this remodel will be able to hold some of those Marauders, he might be in a good position. But there we see two force suits not doing too much, and he will be forced to run away. And will he be able to warp in more stuff? We saw him, Underdark, being under pressure by Slider in the PvP on Icycup, the test bug as well, and he was able to hold this off. And I think with the help of the probes, he was able to hold this off once again. Immortal tries to pick off the sentry. Without the concussor shell, won't be too successful. There are 3 more stalkers and 1 additional zealot in the mix as well. More reinforcements coming for ZeRo as well. But if we take a look at the HP bus, ZeRo's units not looking too good right now, and he is pulling back. So Underdark was able to defend this attack. Now it's time for us to take a look at the harvester count. And because of the fact that Underdark was able to get in the lead in terms of harvester, he was able to survive this attack without too many injuries. So here are the stalkers, here are the sentries, here are the zealots, and this is a counter attack by Underdark. One stalker gets taken out, force field placed, another force field placed, not doing anything at all. And Underdark just getting rid of the destructible rocks, and now he's at the Zalnaga watchtower, so he knows exactly when ZeRo is moving out, at least with some Marines and Marauders. Any medivacs coming up soon? Yes, one medivac is en route. He's even going for the Ghost Academy, and now Underdark was going for an attack. He's pulling back, and ZeRo did an absolutely brilliant job at pulling his bunkers directly behind this smoke area here. So maybe this bunker will get spotted by Underdark. Let's take a look. And no, it will not get spotted, and there we see exactly Underdark has a Zalnaga watchtower, and he only sees what's going on in this area. So now he just saw those 2 Hellions moving out. The Hellions do not have a blue flame, of course, because he needed to invest his gas somewhere else, and now the Hellions are moving out, and Underdark is even going for the second expansion here at the 12 o'clock. And this is an expansion pretty near to your main. It's like going for the expansion here at the lava for ZeRo. It is not too far away from your main base, and it does not have too many entrances, 2 in total. And of course this expansion will be vulnerable for some harassments by Blue Flame Hellions, by Banshees, but because of the fact that it's still more or less near your main base and your natural, you won't be able to reinforce there quite fast. So what is Underdark doing now? He's just getting the Twilight Council, getting more probes. Of course, if you got a Nexus being warped in somewhere else, you already want to pre-produce some probes as your natural at your main. We see Underdark having the 100 energy on this Nexus, having the 77 energy on the other Nexus as well, so he could do a better job at keeping the energy on the next silo. For example, I mean, if you're just producing probe, why not chrono boost the shit out of this Nexus to go for the maximum possible probe count there? And now this expansion for Underdark finished. Meanwhile, ZeRo is still on 2 bases. And ZeRo's got already some ghosts in the mix. How many ghosts does he have? 2 ghosts. And all those forces are clumped up together. Just imagine the Immortals, the Sentries without the energy. And he was at the Zellnaga Watchtower. He spotted those units, but he was not paying attention. So there he was forced to move back. And he spotted the ghosts now. Now he needs to split his forces. But he's not doing perfectly placed force fields. Those force fields just doing the best possible thing there. But anyway, the EMP was successful. Both Immortals are without energy, but still got 3 Sentries with even more energy. Those Marines and Marauders were just healed back to full health. Yes, because all those Medivacs still have some quite enough energy accumulated. Now Underdark is going for the +1 attack. Meanwhile, ZeRo is going for everything, adding more barracks. 5 more barracks actually in production. Another command center, the armory for more upgrades. He's got the +1 attack finished, now going for the +1 armor. And now those 10 Marine and Marauders just doing so much damage. Just gateway units right now. Both Immortals are dead. Do we see more nice force fields? He needs to place down more force fields to prevent those Marines and the Marauders in the back to more damage. But on the other hand, Underdark got quite a lot of gate units. He just needs to watch out that those Marauders won't do too much damage. Nice EMPs on the gate units, and looks like ZeRo might be able to take the second game right here, right now. Forge Cannon is there in the mix as well. Cannon takes out a couple of those Marauders, Marines, and Stalk is now blinking in, trying to take out more Marines and Marauders, but the Marauders were not focusing the units. They were focusing the Nexus instead, killing 1/3 of the possible economy here of Underdark. Finally, Underdark was able to take all those units out, and with the Stalkers, with the blink, ZeRo will lose all of his Medivacs, but not before he will spot this Nexus there as well. Might be a possibility for him just to fly north to bring those Medivacs to safety, but in the end only 1 of the 7 Medivacs survives. So good job by Underdark in the end, but the question of course is, was it worth it? And now it's time for me to just breathe once again. Oh, whoa. Underdark was just trying to go for the counter-attack here at the Zellnaga Watchtower, but ZeRo got accumulated quite a nice amount of forces. He's got the Marines, he's got the Marauders, he's got the Medivacs, he's even got 1 single ghost here, 2 ghosts actually, in the mix there as well. Underdark of course rebuilding this Nexus, getting the Zealot charge, still takes another 90 seconds for it to finish. Underdark is now finished with his planetary fortress in 2 seconds. He's got a 3rd base mining there as well, and I just becoming more and more a fan of this map right now. But we see more EMPs, Ghosts got taken out, the Stalkers blinking in, the Zealots doing quite some damage there as well. But now all these Zealots are dead, more reinforcements coming in for ZeRo, taking out all the Stalkers, taking out this pylon as well, but he's got more pylons, he's got more cannons there, and he just needs to take all those forces as fast as possible, because yes, the warp-in process takes 5 seconds, and this is quite a long time. Now he's getting rid of the cannon goes down, he just needs to take those forces being warped in right now, and the Zealots still know with the charge, 20 seconds until the charge is finished, and he's got still 1, 2, 3, 4 Marauders, he's got 2 Marines, and now all the probes attacking the forces here of Underdark. He still got this Ghost at 4 kills right now. Ghost most likely will get taken out, he's running away with the Ghost, but not before he EMPs a last time. So the decision by ZeRo to go for the Nexus was not paying off this time, because yes, Underdark still got 400 HP on this Nexus left. So Nexus here is still is finished already, and ZeRo is just constantly sending in more reinforcements, constantly being aggressive, and now taking out this Nexus once again. The Zealots now with the charge trying to do more damage. ZeRo doing a good job is just kiting those remaining units, once again being aggressive, and now he wants to take out the Nexus, second Nexus as well. And if he will be able to take out this Nexus, it should be GG. ZeRo should be able to take this game right here, right now, and there we see the GG even before the Nexus goes down, and a pretty intense and entertaining match. ZeRo takes the second game here of Underdark in the quarterfinals of tonight's Epicup, and I'm starting to feel in the zone right now. I saw some entertaining games. I hope to see some even more entertaining games pretty soon.